Hey, hi guys. Welcome back to our interesting playlist that is AI automation with n8n. So, in this video, we are going to understand some advanced thing which is related to this n8n. So, like in last video, we had covered how we can filter the data, how we can move the data from one node to another mode. So basically in n8n, so we are going to develop the workflow. So workflow means what? Under the workflow, we have multiple nodes. Okay. And node we can classify into the three category like first node always, this is the trigger node. Trigger means how we can, so we have a multiple trigger like manual trigger, schedule trigger, webhook trigger, and multiple types of triggers. So first we need to define the trigger. So what exactly this trigger? So then next we have a next node is a like processing node, or there we need to apply the actual logic, and last one is the action. So we need to move the data. Okay, that means a action node. So in this video we are going to understand so types of node. So first node is a chain node. So okay, we advanced thing which is related to the node. First node is a advanced node like chain node, and second node is a AI agent node. What exactly this two node? Try to understand. This chain node is, this is nothing but a individual task. It is going to perform. They are going to perform the individual task. Okay, so they are going to perform the individual task. So that means the chain node. So it is not depends on previous. Okay, means like uh, it is not going to perform the whole things. Okay, so that means a individual task. Okay, it is going to perform the individual task. Okay, and in like this AI agent, so this basically AI agent, it is going to use for complex process. Okay, this is going to be used for like complex process. Okay, complex process. In AI agent, we have a three session. First section is a, we have a chat model. First section is a chat model, which LLM need to define the LLM here. Here we need to define the LLM. Which LLM model we need to define? We need to use that. So that means a chat model. Chat model basically we need to use a LLM model. So what exactly this chat model? It's like brain. Okay, it is work like a brain. Okay, so it need to, we need to define the, need to define the LLM model. Okay, LLM model. That means the first node is a chat model node. So here we don't have any brain, and there is no any like memory for this chain node. There is no any tool for this node. Basically it is going to perform the individual task, so they don't have memory. Okay, so here we have a memory. So this node, it's required a memory. Okay, to store the previous data. Okay, previous execution data memory. Okay, so what is the purpose of this? Store the previous conversation. Okay, it is going to store the previous conversation. Okay, previous conversation. Okay, so that means the like memory. So last one is the, last session is the like tool. Okay, so last one is the tool. Tool means what? So here we need to define the what we need to do. What is the action of that? So like what we need to do, that means a tool. Okay, so what we need to do. Suppose, I'm going to create a chat model, and it is going to give the result for me. Suppose I'm going to define what is the capital of India. So it is going to give the result for me uh, New Delhi. Okay. But suppose next time, suppose I'm going to ask the question. So my name is a Kailas. Okay, so it is going to ask me the way, hi Kailas, so what is help you required, so kind of text we will get as a result. And suppose next time I'm going to ask them what is my name, so it will give the result as a Kailas. So let's see. So chain model, so first of all I'm going to show you the chain model. So I'm going to open the n8n. So this is my n8n. So I'm going to reopen the newest new again. Okay, so I'm going to click on sending. If your user get started and put your mail ID, state your password and reset that create a account for n8n. So it will give the like 40 days trial version for you. Okay, so that is the good thing about this n8n. It is a free source, okay, for learning. Okay, 40 days going to be enough for get the things. Okay, so here we have a plus icon and click on workflow and click on personal. I'm going to click a personal. Okay, so I'm going to create a workflow. So now I'm going to add the chain node. Okay, so my first chain node, it is a basically it is a individual node. So I'm going to click on plus icon. Okay, so first chain node is a suppose basic LLM chain. So yeah, and I'm going to click on close. Yeah, see, it automatically define the trigger, what kind of trigger it is required for this. Okay, so this is only we have only one session, that is the model. Okay, which LLM model is required. So basically it is a chain model we have. Suppose I want to move this. Oh, yeah. So next, suppose another one is the information extraction. Okay, so this is also kind of uh, chain model. Okay, information. Okay, this is also going to be example of this chain model. Okay, so next is mm, question and answer. Okay, suppose I want to get the answer. Okay, suppose when I'm going to put the question, it will give the result as an answer. Okay, so I'm going to put the question and answer. So this is also kind of chain models. Okay, I'm going to close this. Okay, so we have also we have a text classifier. Okay, text classifier. Okay, so this is also kind of chain model. Okay, suppose I want to analysis the sentiment. So here we have a directly option node sentiment analysis. Okay, where is that sentiment analysis? Okay, so these are all kind of example of this chain model. So here we require only model. Here we don't have any memory. Don't here we don't have any tool. Only we require it's required model. See, so that is nothing but a chain model. So basically it is a individual model. Okay, so I'm going to delete it. Okay, so how we can delete? Here we have a delete option. Select and delete. Yeah, so I'm going to delete this. Next is the now we are going to develop the one a chatbot, that is the AI agent. Okay, AI model, agent model. So I'm going to click on this. Now I'm going to search the AI agent here. So this is the AI agent. I'm going to double click on that. So now you can see, once I am going to select the AI agent, you will get the multiple options. With three options. First, first option is the chat model. Second is the memory. Basically, it is going to store the previous conversation. That's required. We required a memory. So this is the memory. And next one is the tool. Suppose I want to get the live record data. Suppose I want to get chat GPT is going to store the up to 2000 from 2024 to till now. Okay, but suppose I want to get the previous data, then so ChatGPT they don't have record. Okay, so suppose I want to get the live record, so then we required external tool like Google and all. Okay, so that's the tool, that is the tool. Okay, so we will understand one by one. Okay, so first of all I'm going to once I'm going to call this node AI agent, so automatically it is going to get the select the trigger when chat message received. Suppose whenever I'm going to put the chat and click on enter, it is going to automatically my next workflow is going to be next node, it is going to automatically start. Okay, so next here we have a I'm going to double click on this AI agent. Here what we need to do, so this is nothing but a user prompt. Okay, AI agent required two type of prompt. So one is the user prompt, second is the like second prompt is a second prompt is a system prompt. So we have a two types of prompt. Okay, so now I am going to click on here. We don't need to do anything, so I am just going to be close this. So next is I am going to click on this chat model. Now here I am going to define the chat model. So for chat gpt, definitely chat gpt is a more consistent. It's required like it's required API key, and which is in paid version. Okay, so for now I'm good. This is the OpenAI chat model, but it's required API key. Okay, which is in paid version. Okay, so I don't want to paid amount for that. So like I'm going to select the Groq chat model. This is the LLM model. So here we need to define the add credential. Okay, so by default I'm going to get this Groq account because previously I used this, so that's why that credential automatically come here. Suppose in your case you will get this option, create new credential. So after click on this create new credential, so here we need to pass the API key. So how we can generate the API key? Simply open the Google. Okay, so and you need to pass the Groq, Groq API key. So then here we have option create. You need to sign in this page. Okay, API key. You need to sign in this page. Okay, so create API key. Okay, and here we have a create API key. Click on that and create a API and copy that. Copy this API, whatever it has generated. Okay, copy that API and paste into that node. Okay, so this is the node. Okay, paste that API key here. Okay, so then click on save. That's it. I already connected to that API, so I have already generated that API key, so that's why it is showing me Groq account. Okay, then next you don't need to do anything. I'm going to click on close. Now suppose now suppose here we have a open chat. I'm going to click on open chat, and now I'm going to ask the question, what is the capital of India? Capital of India. Okay, oh sorry, what is capital of India? Okay, then when I'm going to click on enter, so it is going to give the result. No, so here we have a problem, that is the problem of node AI agent. So something went to wrong, so here we need to put the add option. No, it is not required any key over there. Now I'm going to open this is so here, sorry, here we need to put the model, which model we need to use. Suppose I'm going to select the chat gpt, open chat, open AI GPT 20B also fine, or I'm going to select this one. Okay, so we need to select the proper model. Okay, I'm going to close this, and now I'm going to again I'm going to click on hide, and now I'm going to click on open chat. So now I'm going to search what is the capital of India. Okay, so now I'm going to click on enter, so you will get the result. Okay, yeah, the capital of India is New Delhi. Suppose suppose I'm going to give the name. So my name is Kailas. My name is Kailas. So I'm going to click on enter. So it is going to give the result like nice to meet you, Kailas. So how I can assist you today. Okay. So again, what I need to do again, I'm going to ask the question, what is my name? What is my name? So I'm not sure. Could you tell me your name? So why this is going to come? Because here we don't have memory to store the previous conversation. So that's why it is going to come like this. So I'm not sure. So could you please tell me your name? Okay. So we need to define the memory. So I'm going to click on plus, and I'm going to select the simple memory. Simple memory means it is a n8n memory. Okay. So n8 is it is responsible to store your data. Okay. So here maximum is a 5. Okay, so if you want you can reduce this, but not greater than 5. This is not possible. I'm going to click on close, and now I'm going to run this. Okay, my name is Kailas. Okay, my name is Kailas, and next time suppose I'm going to ask the question, what is my name? What is my name? So it will give the result to me. Hey, your name is Kailas. So this is the use of memory in AI agent. Okay, node AI agent node. Suppose I'm going to ask the question. Give me, give me latest IPL details. So now I'm going to click on enter. Now you can see. So we will get this kind of message. So live score is this one, this one. Okay. So yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, this is the okay all information. Suppose I'm going to ask the real time live question. Give me, give me today match IPL details. Okay, I'm going to click on enter. Oh, so we will get the error. Okay, yeah. How to get the live number? So like what look. So if you don't like exact score play or state commentary, so something you are getting like this, but it is not going to give the proper result to you for live record. Okay, live IPL update. Okay, so now I'm going to click on enter. It is going to give me the like giving me extra things. Okay, which is I don't want, but I want to get the live match record and all. Okay, so why it is not going to come? Because we don't have any meme tool. So now I'm going to apply the tool here. So Google tool, or I'm going to suppose I'm going to ask the question. Suppose give me latest 10 news. Okay, now I'm going to click on this. Yeah, it is giving me, but this is not a live record. This is now not live result. Okay, so live purpose we require external data, external tool. Okay, like Google and all. So here I'm going to click on plus icon, and here I'm going to use the Google search or SERP API. SERP API. What is the use of this SERP API? So it is going to give the live data. Okay, so for real time and live data. Okay, so SerpAPI API. So basically, what is this tool? So this tool, basically this tool for used for get the live or real data. Okay, so after selecting that node, you will get the option that is the credential. Here we have a option to create a new credential. How we can get the new credential? You can search the SERP API key. Okay, so and like put your credential and create a API key for that. Okay, so it will give the mail to means one authentication mail to you, and okay, then we need to create a API. Okay, using this SERP API. Okay, so next is the so already I selected this one, means I create a credential, so I'm going to select this one. Okay, so now here we have option to Google search, and yeah, everything is going to be fine for me. I'm going to click on close. Okay, so now I'm going to run this. Now I'm going to run this again. Okay, give me today IPL match details. Okay, so now it is going to use, it is not going to use but Google, but suppose it's required, then it will utilize that tool. Okay, suppose you are asking to live data. Suppose you are going to ask the like past like before years ago record, means a record or any data. So then it is going to get the help from this tool. So basically it's a Google search is SERP API. Okay, so we need to create like this. So like just search the SERP API key and just click on this and uh, pass your ID, means sign in this account, and you will get the authentication in your mobile. So uh, like then you need to create the API key, then pass that API key into this. Okay, so then we need to pass the API key here, add credential, new credential. So then we need to pass that API key. So this is nothing but how we can create a like AI agent, okay, chatbot, okay, for conversation. Okay, so I hope this is going to be useful for you. Okay, so please try to implement that, and if you have any question, so please try to put the question in chat box,